Testing 1, 2. Good day and gratitude, family. Good day and gratitude, family. Cause sometimes when you wake up, your voice do be, dry and thirsty and stuff. But I'm just waiting on my voice to come back. I am waiting on my voice to come back. Shit. I've been clearing my throat since that fall. What the fuck? I've been clearing my throat since I drove through that fog, y'all. I don't know. I need to find somebody else that went through that fog, Cause woo. Yeah, and people still talking about it. People still talking about the fog. There's some more videos out there about the fog. But yeah, I drove through that fog, honey. I know something was telling me, Face, you might want to pull over and walk back the other way. Come back and get the car. But then the shit was risky. Folks, hell, ain't paying attention. So I just went on and went through the fog. I thought it was regular fog too. I went on and drove through the fog. Yeah, I've been clearing my throat ever since. Yes, and I've been clearing my throat ever since. I sure want to ask the mayor and the governor. Shit, that's who I need to be asking my questions to. Because now, they the ones that sitting high and can see what's being perpetrated and targeted towards the people. Now, at some point, they're going to have to answer for everybody. It's just here, our main focus is Black America. But we don't want to see nobody else getting hurt, going through this, sick, losing their loved ones. I mean, this whole orchestrated, diabolical setup to exterminate Black people. It's done ruin life itself. It's done ruin life itself. But I am Face the Nation. We are on Bolden Unchained. We are bold and we unchained. Ain't no putting us back to sleep. Not here. Ain't no use your telephone voice. Shh. We concerned about white America. We don't talk too loud. We don't talk about that. We don't do that here. Not right here. Not right here. We faithful right here up in this classroom. Yeah, we here to learn. We here to heal. We here to be here for our people. We ain't sidestepping our ancestors for nobody. Not right here. You can't play possum right here. No, you can't look out of one eye right here. You can't stay focused on other things. It's okay for us to talk about other things that's happening in the world, because here everybody getting some of it. Everybody getting some of this oppression. Ain't no need lying about it. Ain't no need crying about it. Ain't no need begging about it, because Black America are done. We doing for us now. See, we doing for us now. And it's best for everybody else to get on board with us and let us do us. Let us do us. Because if you don't, the whole sun gonna blow up. Everybody ass finna die. Everybody ass finna die. The manifestations, the cosmos, the manifestation of the cosmos, they want to keep playing with it. Keep playing with it. That's like keeping a dog captive in a cage for hours and hours and days, never letting it out. And then when you do let it out, you think it's supposed to love you and stay and want to be there and stuff. And you turning it with food and stuff, and kicking the dog and stuff. And then you think the dog's supposed to really just lay beside you after all of that and not tear your ass up. It's a game. A deadly ass game. Who would be so conniving? White America. Yeah. Well, anyway, this is Bolden Unchained. We are here to assist Black America and Black media with the uncovering and the condemning. The uncovering and the condemning. We condemning everything that was done to our ancestors right here. Right here. Yeah. That's what we do right here. We ain't here to forgive nobody else. We ain't here to excuse nobody else, to sugarcoat it for nobody else so that they can swallow it down, so they can have time to process it. And then tell us, oh, now y'all can do it. We ain't waiting right here. We got to catch up right here. And that's my fault, because, I'm late. I'm late to the fight. I admit I'm late to the fight. Y'all, I done been around. It took me so long to get here. It took me so long to get here. I can't even edit. Y'all getting it raw. Y'all getting it uncut. I mean, I don't even know how to edit. Do you know how long it would take me to go through here and just edit everything and make it all, get out my calm and, logical parts to y'all? I ain't got time for that. I do not have time for that. I have to put it out here unfiltered. Yeah, you're going to get it just like this. I don't know. But for me and for my ancestors, I can't, put no edit on this. Hell, I'll still be waiting to get here. I would still be waiting to get here so that I could talk to y'all too. Because, hell, I feel some type of way myself. I didn't know none of this. I knew about Martin Luther King and some Malcolm X and Rosa Parks. Who else did we learn about? We knew about Benjamin Banneker. We know the peripheral, the outside of things. And that's by design. But the inner side, the innards, as they say, the innards, we don't know that. No, they make sure we don't get to know that part. And from my point of view, my opinion, maybe only, everybody else is helping. Well, as long as they don't find out, we'll be all right. White America won't be against us. And then they like, well, hell, if black people do wake up and they rise up here, who gonna take their spot? See, we ain't got no friends. That's what it boiled down to. We ain't got no friends out here. It's just us. Everything we have been so sincere with, I feel sorry. I feel sorry for Black America. I mean, we don't sit here and put our all. We went in, honey. We've been so sincere and loyal, faithful. We would tell each other on face, don't you sit here and say that about Mr. Johnny. Don't you sit here and talk about Mr. Jerry. The sweetest, kindest white man on the whole block. Face, don't you do it. That man come through here and that man come through here with watermelons and giving us Christmas gifts every year. You go ask Mr. Jerry. Mr. John, I need help with this light bill right here. Mr. Jerry will help you. Mr. Jerry ought to be helping everybody. Mr. Jerry ought to be living and gaining and prospering to give it, to make up his amends. What he's done to them people, to black people. But how can you ever make it up? How can you ever make it up? By the time you done got 89, 85, 90 years old, and you done did all of this. You got all of these memories. How can you ever make it up? But I just throw a little comfort over there. Give you a pillow and hope these nightmares go away. But for us, what about our healing? Who concerned about Black America healing? Who concerned about our sanity? We got to be crazy as hell to stay in this situation. Under white America. Because we ain't in nothing. We under. We are literally under white America. You can pretty much see our hands and stuff reaching out because we building now. Yeah, you can see our hands, you can see claws in the dirt because we building now. We trying to climb up. We trying to get out. There you go, somebody gonna step on them fingers and we only see the peripheral. We ain't been allowed to see what's really going on, which is why the hell do we hate each other? Why do we hate each other? Do we know what we have survived together? Do we even know what we have built together? That's why we here at Bolden Unchained. Yeah, we here to uncover and condemn everything. The agendas, the events, the projects, the operations, the laws, the acts, the bills, the studies, the codes. Oh, my ancestors, the compromises. See, it's so many. We read about another one the other night. I forgot what it was. I meant to write it down, but damn, it didn't even write. Yeah, I really thought I was taking notes, honey. And then it's hanging in the air anyway, so it ain't really got no, background to hold it to write and stuff. But yeah, it's so many of them. It is so many of them. I know it seemed like the world is operating, on the world, by the world, for the world. Honey, no. The world is operating off the backs and the blood of Black America. Yep. Yep, Black America. Yep. And America, white America did it. White America did it everywhere across this planet, everywhere. Everybody hate Black people, for one. Not to mention, America ass done hurt everybody. Shit, everybody side-eyeing America, but ain't nobody saying that. No, ain't nobody saying that. Because, see, everybody waiting on Black America to wake up. See, Black America, when y'all gonna wake up? Damn. Shit, for real. Everybody is waiting on Black America to wake up because, hell, they don't themselves. They don't want to have to say, look at here, white America. Y'all motherfuckers can't be trusted. Don't nobody want to do it. We ain't got no choice but to do it. These are our ancestors. These are ancestors. Ain't nobody got to do nothing for our ancestors but us. We need to get that through our head because they ain't. Don't nobody care about the lynching, the roastings. No, they just as well, and some of us, we just as well not even talk about it. Face, don't you show your face or your voice around here because we don't want to hear it. So the best thing for you to do is you need to move because I ain't going to be where I'm not wanted. Oh, no. My mama didn't teach me that shit. I'm not going to be where I'm not wanted. And I'm not spending my money where it ain't appreciated. Hell no, because I'll take my ass to the half-price bookstore. And I'll come out with something more priceless than anything. Y'all ass done went to Macy's, Marshalls, Target, Walmart, the Mall of America. Oh, my ancestor, did you go to that big new mall? Oh, Ross's, let's go to Ross's. See, because this is where it's at. This is where our wealth is at. Right here. Yeah. Oh, I seen the claim that they supposed to be giving out some reparations and stuff because they owe me 2 checks. Yeah, they owe me 2 checks. I don't know about y'all and stuff. And if you don't want yours, fine. Don't write it off for everybody else here. Split it up. You know, it's somebody you know that your ass can give your check to. Let's not hate ourselves forever, okay? Let's not do that. Let's from here on out, let's give all the forgiveness to us. But let me go on and get the fundamentals, as they say, out the way and stuff, because, I know we get nervous, we get worked up, we get hot, we get emotional. Finally, some of us get, passionate because we know we've been feeling in our whole heart, our whole life. When will we ever at least just talk to us? Can I ask you why we hate each other? You better not. You better not ask somebody out there, another Black person, why we hate each other, and be sincere. You better make sure they of the right mindset. Because if you ain't, honey, they finna open a can of whoop ass on your ass like we want to do to white folks. But it's too late for that. It is too late for that. Vengeance belongs to them. Vengeance belongs to them. I know y'all say the Bible. Don't get started on all of that and stuff. We're going to keep this strictly focused on our ancestors. Yeah. When we get to religion and stuff, then, yeah, I'm willing to learn. I said I would get us a Bible and stuff, but it probably won't come out still forgiving nobody but our ancestors. That's where we keep fucking up at. But anyway, that's why we're here. And we're looking at, everything through a spiritual lens, a lens of loyalty, what is it? Perseverance. You know what I'm saying? Faith for us. Forgiveness for us. See, this spiritual lens is looking at us through us, not through white folks' eyes. We know how they feel. And you ain't never wanted to tell nobody. You ain't never wanted to talk about it. You really knew all of this. I mean, you knew the ravenous. Talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. Now we talking about the savage, the ravageness. See, we done passed good, bad, and ugly. Where's some book? Slavery. Yeah, that right there. And I'm by no means am I saying that slavery was easy or that it was tolerable, because it wasn't. That would have been the good, the bad, and the ugly. This right here is the savage, the ravageness, the savageness of it, you know. Two totally different animals. Yeah, both of them eat your ass up though, Black American, you know. I don't know why a book this thick, I still can't get over. How much this book weigh? That's why I see y'all got to start your classes and stuff, because I need to know how to measure stuff. I need to get this chronological order together. Because, you know, there ain't no faking the funk here. I ain't got time to be here and be lying to y'all and stuff. You might not want to even be on this channel right here. Because, yeah, it just ain't no sugar here. Ain't no sugarcoat nothing right here when it comes to our ancestors. No, that's why we here. We hear about our ancestors, the self-hate. So, yeah, we uncovering everything. And, yeah, we are condemning it. Yeah, we sure will. White America. Might as well say white America. We condemning them. They the ones that claim they love us. Them people higher up and stuff here, they don't care. They don't care about us or white America. White America ain't never stood up and said, no, we going to stop doing it to y'all. And they are too. Now they let them pass bills, codes, laws, acts. Just let they folks pass everything on us. And then be like, oh, yeah, let's hold hands. Let's procreate. Oh, I got an idea for a building. And there we go. Trusting, forgiving. Oh, we forgive y'all for everything you've done and put our mercy. We put our mercy, our very mercy, every ounce of it. Hoping and praying that long as we forget and don't talk about it, white America will never do these things to us again. Those of us that know. It must not be but a few of us, y'all. Yeah, you know, but we didn't do none of this. We just can't let it roll over on our babies, our children. I can't wait till we start talking about the language and stuff so we can start speaking. You know, y'all, we going to start speaking, manifesting just by the words we say. Just by the words we speak, we're going to be manifesting so much. Get ready to open your hands. Open your purses, your wallets. Everything you can imagine, you can dream of, can think. All we got to do is just thank our ancestors. Thank you, ancestors. They've sacrificed so much for us to be able to do these things, and we did. We did. It didn't take us, but after all of them centuries, I'm not saying after some years or some decades. I'm saying centuries, hundreds of years, literally, physically suffering, tortured. Our mind should be shot. Should have been motherfucking shot. No good. Our minds should have been so fucked up as soon as we stepped off of them plantation, we would have just fell and just can't move, nothing, can't get up, can't move, barely can breathe. But now we are strong people. See, we got out there, we survived. We got out there, we survived, we built up. Honey, don't you know, in like, how long was it? From 1865 to 1919, about 20, 25 years. Give or take. I don't know. I ain't even gonna write it down because it's gonna get me distracted. But it took us, 2 decades to build up Black Wall Street. 20 years, y'all. So imagine what we could do today. And y'all, we got to do it because this new world order, we got to be able to survive it. like we survived everything else. And see, this new world order and stuff, see, it's unprecedented. Ain't nobody ever, nowhere, done been around robotic dogs, flying cars, cars that's driving by themselves. Ain't nobody ever, well, here in America, I think in like China and stuff, they got, high technology and stuff. But we ain't talking about Chinese, and we ain't over there. Some of us might be over there. I don't know. We talking about Black America right here, though. Black America and white America. But right here, we ain't used to that type of lifestyle. We is not used to that type of lifestyle. And for the world to keep going with it and stuff and act like we is, that's because hell, they planning on leaving us, sacrificing us. See, but people, why don't they realize when you get rid of Black people, if they lessen our numbers so small, the whole sun is going to blow up on everybody's ass. Why do that? Why try to kill the bees? Knowing that the bees is pollinating the flowers and stuff, a significant part of life. I didn't even know how significant. But honey, I read that if the bees die out in like 4 years, I don't know if they embellished it a little bit. I believed it. In like 4 years, because it made sense to me. Life gonna be over. So why would you exterminate? Why are you trying to exterminate the parent of people? Anti-life is something totally different. We ain't even got no idea. But right here at Bolden Unchained, we finna heal Black people. That's our first and final concern. The welfare, the well-being, and the sanity of Black America. Because white America taught us that we were crazy as hell for leaving the plantations, for trying to escape slavery, y'all. For trying to escape slavery. See, they told us we were crazy as hell, made us believe it. I don't know how they burnt it into our brain. You know how they stuck them hot irons and branded us and stuff. I don't know if they did it like that. It was just a long, lengthy indoctrination. And it probably happened many ways, to make us believe them things about us. And right today, we can't leave white America. We fear, we shudder to think about life without white America. Just crazy as hell. See, they use reverse psychology. We crazy as fuck. We are crazy to still be under white America, to have anything more than the necessary involvement, interaction with these people. Me too. I would like that too. Hell, I didn't know. I didn't even know. Honey, if I knew these things, honey, it wouldn't have took me this damn long to know, to tell white people, oh, this who y'all is. And to tell my people especially, because see, really, white America, it ain't nothing I can tell them. But your ass need to be repenting and repaying. That's it and that's all. But Black America, I'd have been told our asses. See, it's some of us that know right from wrong. Vernon John said, if you see a good fight, get in it. What other fights is y'all fighting out there? I know, we ain't seeing nobody hurt. Nobody. We will help anybody, and we should. We should. That's part of life. Everybody here on the planet, ain't it? Ain't this one planet? One planet. That's all, just one planet. Everybody still got to be here. What you gonna do? Get mad and go to Mars? Oh, white folks here is trying to go to Mars and stuff, but But this is just one planet. Everybody is still here together. I always use the example of the Amish. We hardly ever see them. I hardly ever see them folks. And when I do, they always together. They come together and they leave together. They talk together. They interact together. They cordial, but they together. And then they say, hell, we don't have enough of their motherfucking ass. Let's go. And they leave. We don't see them no more until they decide, yeah, let's go out and, and see what everybody crazy ass is doing. Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't say that they got the mindset of John Brown, because they strictly about them. And that's fine. Yep, that's fine. Because, honey, to get out here and be like, oh, we are supporting Black America and we think y'all motherfuckers should leave them alone. So we finna teach them everything that we know to survive in these brutal winters. Because y'all know they use their animals' poop for heat. I know I'll find a video somewhere, but yes. They build their houses where they get the most sun. Yeah. For the warmth. Things like that. But then they say, oh, hell no, shit. These folks will come down on us here. We as peaceful like we is. They ain't going to listen because we don't want to listen. Oh, no, don't you tell Black America we got to live the rest of our life without white folks. What? Who? Where now? Take this skin off of me, face. Take it off. Because we got to be with white people. We need them in our lives. We so brainwashed and stuff. We feel like, oh, we can't do it. Miss Jenny. Miss Kathy, you've been with me my whole life since I was a little girl. You taught me everything. And I always remember you. Now, you need to keep your ass over there with Miss Kathy. See, it's deeper than just on the surface. Oh, let me get this out the way because y'all already know. Since they made it possible when they realized, oh, they reading now. They reading now. We got to put this on paper. We got to document it. Or it's going to be infringed. And so I try to follow the rules because I don't break the rules and stuff. I try to, be harmonious. Now, don't get me wrong now. I'm a mean drunk now. Oh, yeah, we ain't going nowhere drinking nothing. Not with face. Not with face. Because soon you be like, oh, I can't believe you did that to me. I'm a pile too. Because I done told you. Don't be trying to give me no drink, honey. I know my limits, my boundaries. I need to stay focused. We need to stay focused. All of that bullshit, get it out of your life. Let this be your last six-pack. Just try it. Put your attention somewhere else. Right here. Right here. Give our babies something. So they don't need all of this bullshit, all of these hoes out here. I thought I was just fucking up in life. Hell, I thought y'all was just fucking up in life. I thought Black America was just fucking up in life. Everybody just fucking up. And I thought about it this morning. Because I was a teenage mother. 2 times. And so I quit school in 11th grade. And I was like, hell shit, I done made this bed. I might well go on to raise these babies. But I remember thinking, because my family helped me with the first baby. They babysitted, kept the baby and stuff, She's wonderful too. Because they raised her. But, I went to school and went to work, got me a little job, and I was thinking, well, I done made this bed. I can lay in because it happened again. And then I remember thinking, I was just young, dumb, naive. I was thinking Black women did it. I could do it. So that's what I did. Just went ahead, I'm like, well, shit, let me go and get me a place and raise these babies up and stuff. But see, once I lost the focus for Black people, because even when I was young, I felt our pain just by reading that book, Roots. That's why we got to start teaching our babies when they're young. Because to me, in my opinion, y'all, when I lost that book, like this book right here, your favorite book, your whole childhood life, you love this book when you got it. And it's a whole collection. You learning so much. You so happy reading them books. You don't want to go nowhere with nobody. You don't want company. Your mama come and tell you, face, Lego here. Oh, shit. You don't cuss in front of your mom, but you like, dang, I really didn't even want no company. Leg here. No, I'm face. I don't want to hang out with leg. Mama, tell him I'm asleep. But now we get up and go on anyway. And see, when we lose the distraction, that's when we go down. That's when we go downhill. We got to keep our focus on Black America. Keep your eyes on the prize. Everybody else is. And you can't show nobody else nothing else because they're going to be looking around. Yeah, sign that signature right there. Oh, that ain't no money I'm giving you, is it? I ain't signed no reparations, have I? Oh, okay. And they back looking at Black America. Let's see what Black America doing and stuff. And we just doing whatever we doing and stuff. Because, we created music and stuff. And we see Miss Kathy over there, our teacher, and she's sewing and stuff. Her motherfucking ass is sewing a KKK outfit. We need to stop playing. But let's get this out the way and stuff. Copyright disclaimer under 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. And I was 4 years old. Oh, no, I wasn't in school yet, so they didn't know I had a big brain at this time. But they found out, though. Hell, I just found out. That's how much they follow us, Black America. We got to know. Get our babies out of school shit. I think they start documenting our babies when they in like the 3rd grade. Probably 1st grade. They probably pick up on it in kindergarten and stuff. Oh, this little girl sitting right here can't even write her name and shit. She done drew out the whole universe. You see everything. It's a little squiggly and stuff, but you see the stars and the planets and the moon and asteroids. And then there's a rainbow look like it's way off over there and stuff. Just genius. Genius. These people already know. So copyright disclaimer under 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use. They said it's fair. Fair use. This is fair. This ain't stepping on nobody's toes. This ain't lying on nobody. We reading what they wrote. I'm trying to read it word for word. But hell shit, America ain't taught me shit. America ain't taught me nothing. Y'all lucky I'm not sitting here stuttering at African Americans. African Americans. Stop playing with us. Fair use for the purpose such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. You can research your lessons. Yep, we got to unlearn everything. That's the purpose of Bolden Unchained. We ain't chained down. No, it's time to learn. It's time to learn about us, y'all. That's it, and that's all. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Now, I don't know. I guess it was saying if I don't read this, I'm infringing and stuff. I don't know how. Shit, it's my history. It happened to my people. But see, because it's them, they got to make sure that, hey, if you going to read and stuff, you better learn how to get to it. That's why during our whole education and stuff, we ain't heard of most of these people. We ain't heard about Robert Smalls. We'll talk about that. Let me finish this. Otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Yeah, there it is right there. Hell, I wrote it down so I can go on and get it out the way. It might take me about 9 months, a year and a half. Y'all be like, damn, Faith, you still reading that piece of paper? You still reading that note with the copyright disclaimer? Here, I broke it down for you. And shit, y'all be like, shit, you can do this. It's fair. And just mention 107, But yeah, we can do this. And it's so joyous, y'all, to learn about us. It's so much joy. That one book I was reading and stuff, because this taking me a long time to get here. That one book talking about personal freedom. Because it's financial freedom too, y'all. We got to be financially free. And the other day I just mentioned that it's like almost $20 trillion of generational wealth. Yep. And just like the last wealth transfers, we didn't get none of it. Maybe a few people that got some of it and put it in their pocket and stuff, ain't went through their neighborhood and say, hey, sister, can I help you paying the bills? Can I pay your house off for you? Here, can I get you a small vehicle? As long as you can pay the insurance now. You got your license. See, we don't do things like that for each other. No. So those that did get in on the generational wealth transfers, they ain't used it for us, for our benefit. Never do. We never do. Because we've been brainwashed. That's why. We full of self-hate. That's why. Yeah, we so full of self-hate. Who taught us to hate ourselves like that? To literally be happy. We be happy as hell when we see one of our sisters done got evicted. Everything out on the sidewalk right there. Something as hurtful and traumatizing as that. And then we see somebody done like won the lottery. Their mama and daddy done bought them a car, 16 years old, when they graduated. Got a promotion, got a raise, doing good in life. We don't like it. Like we can't do it too. Like we can't do it too. Because we all got the same mind, the same mindset. The heroes, the ancestors are us. Everything they did, everything we do, all of us can do it. All of us can do these things together. It's white America that's done taught us that we can't do it. Done literally gave us their mindset. Everybody got white people mindset. This right here, everybody's mindset is swayed to be like this towards Black America. Now, we know it's crime out there. We know it's crime out there. But the bulk of the crime, the focus of the crime is targeted at Black America. Everybody got the same mindset when it comes to Black people. Who did it? Who said we finna kill the parent of people? Parents. We got to get rid of the parents of people. White America did it. White America. Hell, Anglo-Saxons. I need to put up something for that too, because that's a new word too. The language. We ain't used to this language right here. It's like the legalese. It's like the legalese. You wrote 3 pages of the legalese because you're trying to figure it out, comprehend it, wrap your brain around it. And you just in the first paragraph of the introduction. That's just a preface. That's how deep it is. The lingo, the language. It's too much for us. It is too much for us. In this sickened state, we too traumatized for anything. Then we want to blame us. Oh, yeah, we want to blame us. Blaming me now. Yeah, somebody mad at face. I thought you said face was loyal, faithful. I thought you said face was fair to everybody. I am. I sure am. Because if I wasn't, I'd be telling everybody. I sure would. I'd be sick of them. Black America. Yeah. But I know vengeance belongs to our ancestors. Everything that was done to them. The cosmos in it now. See, the cosmos pissed. How dare you take the cosmos manifested the Black woman and the Black man together possibly at the same time. We don't know what that hiccup did, that sneeze, when the cosmos just manifested the Black woman. She the one that give birth. I'm okay with saying, yeah, it manifested the Black woman and the Black man. Because, see, I'm not spirit. I'm not religious. No, I'm not religious, y'all. I don't forgive white folks, because that's what we're talking about right here. If we were talking about something else, then it'd be a different view of mine. But right here, we're talking about racial violence in the United States. We're talking about the welfare, the well-being, and the sanity of Black America right here. So that's why I try to keep my focus on. But no, I do not forgive white America for what they have done. And, I understand that Black America, we've been indoctrinated. Indoctrination, motherfucker. But I understand we've been indoctrinated, brainwashed. We don't know ourselves, And I get it that the Bible, the good book that it is, such a good book. And we ain't even got it. But I'm going to get it, okay? I'm going to get one. But, and it teaches us to forgive. For us, so we don't have all this hate in our heart. I ain't got no hate in my heart, honey. Ain't no hate. Not in Faith's heart. The hate is right here. I don't hate my people. I do not hate my people. I forgive my people. The Bible teaching us to forgive. We forgiving so much, y'all. We forgiving white folks that's killing our babies. Like, who was it? Was jogging through the community some years ago? Arbery. Ahmaud Arbery. And during the trial, he was in Georgia, I think, just jogging. It was his neighborhood. And the white people came out their house and stuff. It was 3 of them, I think. All 100, they done called each other and got in the pickup trucks and everything and jumped in the car. They on back of the truck. All kind of crazy shit, just like this. Ain't went nowhere. Kentucky just decided in that last book we read, Kentucky just decided, hey, we ain't gonna do this all out no more in the open. We can't do it like that no more in the open. So, but it's still some of them that they can't help it. So they chased our Ahmad, and they killed him. They chased him and killed him. Same thing. It's the same thing. It keep happening over and over again, And I don't know what to do for us, but to just read the book. Just read the book. If we listen to it, maybe we can look at us, be loyal to us. Because we ain't loyal to us now for a long time. We ain't been loyal to us. We've been loyal to white America. I know, I get the fear. I know we need hope. Oh, forgive the people that skinned you alive, your ancestors and stuff. Forgive them. Forgive your neighbors. Forgive them. They know not what they do. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But how about we give some of that forgiveness to our ancestors? Starting today. I thank you, ancestors. We thank them. We forgive them. Just try it. Just do it for them. Do it for yourself. Is it possible? When I read this Bible, is it possible that they were talking about forgive us all along? We just didn't know. Black people just didn't know the Bible was saying to forgive yourself. Because you didn't know what they were doing. You didn't know what was going on. I don't know. But I'm going to get the book so we can read it. I'm just not spiritual here. I mean, religious here. We just not religious here. We forgiving our ancestors. We forgive our ancestors for trusting in the very ones that literally stripped them of their very life. They did. I mean, they literally did. I don't even know how Black America survived it. I just know we are a miracle. We are a miracle. And that's because the cosmos manifested the Black man and the Black woman. Y'all, I can see it now when the cosmos heat up. Because, see, it ain't just one universe. It's a multiverse out there. Several universes out there. So big, we can't even imagine it. And then we thinking it's some pearly gates in heaven and stuff. Yep. Oh, my ancestors. That vision that the religious vision that, what's his name? William Joseph Simmons had of white men and they KKK outfit. And honey, they was in heaven. The clouds. I guess the clouds was the fields. Because he said he seen white men on horses. A whole lot of them. Y'all, they just riding across the field looking out. And he seen the state of the United States. And it went on to say that he had seen the lynching, or he had witnessed or heard about the lynching of Leo Frank. And then he watched The Birth of a Nation. We're going to watch that. I think I started some of it some years ago. I think it's a silent movie too. And he decided to, to revive the Ku Klux Klan because he saw that vision in heaven of Klansmen riding across the sky. That was the field. I've been saying it for years. It looked like cotton from down here. But when you get up there, Black people, hell, it look like clouds from down here because it's big, they fluffy, they got shapes and stuff. Sometimes you can look up there, you can literally see a shape in the sky with the clouds and stuff. It's beautiful. But then when we pass on, and you on the other side, it's probably cotton. I've had this idea, y'all, for years now, and I don't know why. I just was like, we so small here, we like an ant here on this planet. I believe there's other lives out there, Black people. I believe it's something out there. I don't know. Ain't nobody ever came back and told me. But I know my ancestors be, giving me a little insight. See, they talk to us. See, the ancestors, the cosmos, it gets its message to us. It's almost like the cosmos is saying, hey, We finna birth a new star. And we want you to watch how we do it. So when you know you on earth, going through all that hell and bullshit that you finna endure. So if you'll be able to, manifest this glorious thing, this silver lining. And so, you receive that download. And so, the cosmos, the ancestors, our archangels, we got a whole spiritual team. I just learned about it too. I know I talk too much. Ain't nobody got to tell me I talk too much. But hell, it's so much been hidden. What else is there to talk about? Shit, I'm 52. We got, what? We got like 43 years to catch up. Yeah. How old are you? How many years we got to catch up with you? We got some years to catch up, y'all. I mean, we got to go way back. The chronological order of this whole thing right here. Ooh, I can't even imagine not doing it with people that think like me. Oh, honey, I probably would never get my voice back if I were around people that face doing this right here and this right here. No, you can take all them excuses somewhere else. This is about our babies now, y'all. We can't leave here and leave them with this unknown savagery. I still feel like everybody knew but us. Yep. And everybody knew that we should not have been procreating like we were doing. But hell, they did it too. Hell, let me get some of that black coochie too. Oh, I want some black cock too. Let us get some. Oh, we can use interracial dating, and we can wipe out their people that way too. I see all these agendas and stuff. Ain't nothing ever been sincere. I know we finna read. Yeah. I know we finna read. And it's fucked up. I feel sad for our people. I sure do. I try not to be mad as hell at us, Black America. Because I know indoctrination is a motherfucker. Yeah. I know. Indoctrination is a motherfucker. I don't. What is this right here? I done wrote on this napkin. Let me see. Paul Coffey. I guess that's what it say. Paul Coffey actually carried out the very first Back to Africa movement by Paul Coffey. Over 20 years, Coffey personally transported 38 African Americans to Freetown, Sierra Leone. Side note, white-sponsored American Colonization Society transported nearly 10,000 blacks at $180 a piece. That's $180,000. Henry Bookman, 28, first person in the nation to die by execution in the electric chair in 1915. And I had that wrote on this little piece of paper right here, this napkin. Well, let me put it right back in the book where I found it. But we got so much, y'all. So much to us. If our babies only knew. We got to start reading to our babies and stuff. We don't want to read them, what we read at midnight with the ancestors. Because, it's gonna really traumatize them. Because we really not causing or calling for division. We just calling for unity for our people. But see, it's a very thin line. It's a very thin line for our babies. We do want them to focus on us, love each other, care for each other when they in school, when they out and stuff. But we don't want them to feel like, oh, you just like your ancestors, ain't you? Yeah, my TT face, she told me all about y'all. I'm waiting on you. Look, Karen, I'm waiting on your ass to act like your ancestors did with me. We don't want our babies like that. We don't want our babies like that. Because, see, our ancestors, the greatness that's in them, they can forgive. And they did. They forgave each other. We just need to look after us. Just look after us. Yeah. So, when we do start reading to our babies, start reading to them. Go get you some books now. Go to the thrift store. Get you some books. And, get books that can inspire them. This right here was kind of like one of the first ones that I grabbed and stuff. But yeah, my babies, my grandbabies, we got a library. We got a library. We read some books here and I send some home with them. And I just want to, tell my daughters, if you is listening, that I hope you reading to them. Because I ain't seen them and had them in a while and stuff. But I hope you reading to them. And don't be sitting there reading like this. This is Sarah Rector. Sarah was the wealthiest, the richest little black girl in America. Because, see, the motherfuckers, what they did was, see, this whole shit they doing is so very fucking wrong. It's anti-life. And the cosmos the ancestors been prospering us. I don't like to say blessing. I don't want to be less none of y'all ever again. So we got to start watching our words, what I mentioned earlier and stuff. But the cosmos been prospering us. The ancestors, they've been prospering us. Where do we think all this resilience, all this power, creativity come from? How do you think we became the parent of people if it wasn't divinely manifested? All over this world, we are one. See? We didn't cause the division. So we got to start teaching our babies. Yeah, we going to read. Give me a minute here. Let me finish this. I know I be here and there. But it's all about us. Something got to motivate you. Something got to be like, damn, that hit me. I feel like shit. I want to talk. Give me a book to read because I sure will. But Sarah Rector, Searching for Sarah Rector, the richest black girl in America. Oh, and this is from the Coretta Scott King Honor winner, Tanya Bolden. She wrote this book. We writing our own books, y'all. We're writing our own stories, our own history for our babies. We're doing this for our babies. White folks need to learn this too. Yeah, they can sit at the back of the class. They can sit in here and listen to. But don't say a motherfucking thing. Don't even say I agree. Don't say nothing in here. You can go watch this same content. That's what they call it. You watch the same content on another channel. Any other channel. You ain't got to come here and want to give your input. Because one thing for sure, you ain't talking about this. You ain't going to want to read about it. You ain't going to want to delve on this right here. So don't come up in here acting like, yeah, this is the place to be. Because this ain't the place to be. But anyway, I wanted to say to my family stuff, y'all at home and stuff, don't be sitting your ass at home reading like this. Dear sir, after reading your account of the little girl, I am writing to state that I heartily approve that your part. How the hell you gonna read to them like that and expect them to want to read, to want to hear you read? Who want to sit there and your ass is reading like you can't read? Who? You might as well let them read. See, we got to make it interesting to us. We can't just be reading like hell, this a recipe. Now I get, because I don't cook. If I'm cooking, you better know I love your ass and care about you, and I'm trying to feed you. Because I don't cook. Nah. When everybody was cooking, I was a little girl. I was the main one in the corner with a book. Everything burning up. Potatoes, chicken, macaroni and cheese. Just scrape it. Don't scrape the bottom of it. Scrape all of it off till you get close to the bottom and go on and eat it. But yeah, I always love to read about us. But once our focus is gone, that's out the window. We reading everything. Harlequin romance, bad bitch in the streets. All that crazy shit. Because we lost that focus. But anyway, you don't want to read like it's just stoic, mundane. Because this right here, this hinders everything. Everything hinders on this. If we got it, it can open up the world. It will open up the world. If we don't got it, we ain't got no hope. Our hope is Jesus. Yeah, I know we need him. I just hope, you make sure he black. Because it matters. That matters. Yeah, if it didn't matter, they wouldn't have never whitewashed that whole Jesus story and used the Council of Nicaea. I think it's 425, 435, and found Cesareo Borgio. I don't know why they picked him with the blonde hair and the blue eyes and the real pale skin. I don't know why they picked him to be the face of Jesus. But that's, the indoctrination, and unconsciously, y'all. I know y'all be like, oh, face, we know he black. But hell, you still got the white man on your wall because, see, y'all, it's indoctrination. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Now say Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Who did you see in your mind? Hell, I seen his ass. I seen his white ass when I said it. But Simeon Toko was standing right behind him too. Sure was. That's the black Jesus. Just read up on him. Read his story. It's very phenomenal. And I believe it. Because hell, if white Jesus can get his ass up there and walk on water, feeding all them people with two fish, then yeah, I can believe that Simeon Toko came back to life. The government allegedly cut his heart out. And he told him, put my heart back in my body. Put my heart back in my body. See, a long time ago. See, we so powerful. Why can't you believe it? Hell, the sun, we see the sun in the sky every day. On a puddle, on the ground, in the dirt, on the road, a swimming pool, the ocean, the lakes. Hell, you can get a glass of water and set it right there, a bowl of water, set it right there, and you'll see the sun just walking on it. Just walking on it. You don't even believe that, but you believe white Jesus is coming back to save you. But sure as William Joseph Simmons said, he seen them white men galloping across the sky in their KKK outfit with all of that cotton. It looked like clouds from here, but trust me, it very well might be cotton. In Black America, you claim you going to heaven too. Somebody is lying. We got to get us a Bible somewhere. I don't know when. Because right now we're working on healing. And the Bible is not our text for healing. The Bible is not the text for even racial reconciliation. That one pastor. Y'all see that video and stuff, just let me know his name, because I ain't finna go find his ass. The ancestors gonna make sure he see me. See, we're gonna have to just start speaking up for us, our people. But somebody lying. Now, what is it? What is it? Who's up here in heaven? Who's up here in heaven? Is it all these Klansmen? Oh, but damn. Listening to Dr. Joy DeGraw, I had a video, part 2. We're going to get on it tomorrow, though, because, I'm probably going to be late today, but on something else. She said that, who was it, James Madison or Thomas Jefferson? One of them said that we didn't even have souls. They said black people ain't even got souls, so they wasn't even worried about us actually ascending. Our soul going to heaven. So the lies. So now Black America, our pastors and preachers, our greatest. See, I want to know who is lying. Him? Is he lying? Because he saw the vision too. And Black America, we claim, we know. We claim we know. We going to heaven. We got to start thinking. Hell, that don't even make sense to me. Why? Because I don't do it. I'm not doing it. Why would we trap our ancestors in heaven? Why would we trap our ancestors in heaven with the very ones they've been escaping from, running from, literally running for their life? That's why we hate each other today, because black people, we did fight back. Don't you let nobody tell you we ain't never fought back. But without weapons, without self-defense, no one to come and help us, black people had to go. We had to run like ants. You drop that piece of bread down there, everybody come and get it. And you see all of them walking one behind the other. All honey, they stepping with that piece of bread. The bread 100 pounds heavier than they little bitty bodies. But that's how black people had to go. We had to leave. I just, I don't understand. I'm trying to get us to talk to me. I just want the pastor to explain to me, how do this all even work? If y'all you don't know, you're going to trap Emmett Till in heaven with Carolyn Bryant and her husband and her brother for eternity. Forever. To the 12th of never. That's what we doing. We're going to trap them in heaven with these very same animals, these clanimals. Because that's what they call themselves. The clanimals. Oh, we the clan, the Ku Klux Klan. Animals ain't got nothing on these clanimals. Animals of the planet, the pets of the planet, I like to call them majestic plants. Moving through the jungle and stuff in Africa, roaming free. Walking so slow, it's like they taking their time. But that's all they can do. They can't walk fast. The elephants can't walk fast unless they running or, I imagine the giraffes, they so majestic. They got to go slow. Shit, what you want them to rush for? Hell, they being faithful to theyself. But then anyway, you got white America just done extincted so many of them. I think it's a lot of pets of the planet. They extincted. They gone forever. White America taking pictures on them, just standing up. Leg propped up on the elephant. Got their rifles and stuff. Propped up on majestic animals. Everybody, the entire heartbeat of the planet. Everything is waiting on Black America to wake up. Why Black America? Because of this. That's why Black America in America. Because of this. Who could do this? Who could manifest this after all of this torture? After all of this torture, the loss of identity, the loss of language, no legacy whatsoever. And I probably said that wrong because we got a rich legacy. See, this right here is just a small part of our lives and stuff. And see, that's all we know. Some of us, that's all we know is slavery. We don't even know about our heroes. We know about Malcolm and Martin and Rosa, those few that they gave us. But then that's just like, it's neither here or there because that's just like 3 people, And we like 45 million people. So, we like this. That ain't nothing. That's just 3 people. What is 3 people? No, it's more than 3 people. It's more than anything we could ever read and get our hands on. These are our ancestors that were lynched. Our ancestors that was lynched. Their love for us, that power inside of them was so great, it allowed them to endure the most painful, torture, trauma to their physical bodies that we could ever imagine. I was thinking to myself and stuff, I don't know. I think I would probably scream till I just die. Well, probably not me, but who's to say? But our ancestors didn't do that because see, we are cosmically divine. We're spiritual. We're a spiritual people. And everything that's done happened to us, y'all, it's done happened. But I wanted to, at least since I done, got off rambling and stuff. But, it is what it is. Because we finished our book. We're getting ready to start a new book. Yeah. So before we start that new book, we probably should talk for a little bit and stuff. Because, I need to write down the curriculum that y'all are suggesting. This is a school. I told you we learned about Mary McLeod Bethune. Left, went up north, honey, with $1.50. Started her own school. And she got statues and stuff of her. It's a school now, museum, I think. Mary McLeod Bethune. And we were talking and stuff, and I was telling y'all that $1.50, that $1.50 went a long way. Because, we could take $10. And honey, we come home, we could cook you breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You might not get no seconds, but you gonna eat. You know, and that's what she did with $1.50. So I be funny and stuff because I know my ancestors can work with the littlest bit. And I said, that $1.50 she had little bitty scraps of paper. Y'all think I was writing on napkins, honey? Mary McLeod Bethune, they were writing on leaves. Do you hear me? Honey, they were straightening them leaves out, ironing them, making them writable. Yeah, they were taking notes on leaves, baby. And I said that, they were using little bitty pencils, like the library got them little bitty short pencils. It looked like they done cut it off. It looked like they done literally sliced one pencil in half and got two. Then they got that little bitty square piece of paper. And look what I found yesterday. A little bitty pencil. Mary Bethune said, damn right, that's right. They talking to us. They confirming it for us that this is our time. Ain't no turning back. Ain't no sugarcoat nothing. Not this time. Not this time. Go get your drink. Let me turn on my ceiling fans, honey. Sure did, honey. Mary said, I know that's right. Mary McLeod Bethune. We've been learning about us. We've been learning about us. We know all the bullshit they done taught us. See, we got to unlearn all of that. Christopher Columbus wasn't no hero. That man was not a hero. All of they founding fathers, Thomas Jefferson, he was in love with Sally Hemings. They had a love story. That man was a motherfucking rapist. Hell, he was raping her and the other slave women. She was just the main one, I guess, because they had like 7 kids together and stuff. But then he gonna say, oh, niggers were smelly. They smell bad. What Dr. George said, he said they needed less sleep. It's in one of the notebooks somewhere. Oh. But so many notebooks, y'all. Ooh, y'all. Wait till y'all get started and started your library. We all finna have libraries. But that's what that man said. Then he even said that black people needed less sleep. And she was wondering, Dr. Joy DeGraw, less sleep. Why would you think another person, even though they know that the black man was a man? See, white men always knew that that's a real man right there. And we're going to break him down. They always knew. You can't tell me. You don't see a black man and look in his eyes, listen to him, hear his voice, and know that's a man. That's a man right there. White men knew it. White women knew it. That's why we got to go underground. We got to flip the script on them. We got to try to get with them, stay with them, keep them with us. Hold on. It's a game. It's a game, and we got to learn all about it. And hell, white America, for all the chances that y'all done had to be sincere with black America and stuff, I think you used it up the last time. I think you used it up the last time. When I was taking that long route to get right here, I seen people throwing all kind of shit of y'all stuff out. They don't want to have nothing else to do with y'all white America. Black America don't want to have nothing else to do with y'all white America unless it's working. Some of us probably still got to, go to school, meetings and stuff like that. It is still life. It is still life. We still got to be on the planet together. So what hell shit? I mean, it ain't like we going to be on 2 different planets. But black America wants to do for themselves now. We want to do for ourselves now. We don't want to have nothing else to do with y'all. The few of our people that want to remain, in sync with y'all white America, you can have them. You can have them. Be sure to keep them with y'all. Take care of them. Don't get over there and start treating them like your ancestors did us and stuff, because we telling y'all, if black America want to still be with y'all and hang out with y'all and stuff and procreate with y'all and stuff, don't get over there and treat our people like, your ancestors did. I know I did tell, I did say black America, that hell, we ain't coming over there to get y'all motherfucking asses, and we ain't. But, I'm going to leave it open that we might meet you halfway. We might meet your ass halfway. It ain't no guarantee. So just make a decision whose side you're on and stuff, because you know how things get. But, we've been learning about so many of them. I'm just saying. It's a possibility. They taught us about Harriet Tubman, saved 300 slaves. They didn't teach us about Robert Purvis. They didn't teach us about him. He put 9,000 slaves. More than that. See, that's just when he started documenting from 1831 to 1861. See, the story was his daddy was the master, raping his slaves. That man was raping his slaves. Ain't no telling how many siblings Robert Purvis actually had. But his mama was the slave, and his daddy was the slave master. And for some reason, his daddy must have had some type of obsession. I ain't gonna say love, an obsession, a fetish. Probably just wanted to eat her alive, but see, he needs to do all them terrible things to her, so they won't eat you to death. They just suck you dry. Black America just suck all of your greatness, all of your resilience, your power out of you. So, Robert got to stay in the house. He didn't go out to the field and pick cotton and stuff and do all the hard manual labor, that little kids had to do. And so he seen firsthand, how it was for slaves and stuff. And when the man died, his daddy, the master, he left him all the wealth, or he had a pretty good amount of it, because that's a story in itself. It made me wonder, how rich was he? What did he leave to other kids? But he left everything, and Robert used all of his wealth to help his mama people, to help the slaves and stuff. That's what he did after the master died and stuff. And so every day, he started journaling. Every day, from 1831 to 1861, he would send one black person to the Underground Railroad. He would help them get there. Because, once you get to the Underground Railroad, you pretty much on your way to safety. It was incidences where black folks would tell, I got to come and tell you, missus. Oh, we planning an escape. We planning a revolution. We planning to leave tonight. And just blow the whole thing. That's why Harriet said, you turn around, I'm going to shoot you dead. Yep, she sure did. And she never lost. No, didn't nobody turn around. All right, Harriet. All right, let's go. Because she told them, they're going to kill you dead when they get the information out of you. So I might well go on and do it right here, right now. And she meant it. She meant it. So Black America, whose side you on? But Robert Purvis did that, 9,000. And there was some more slaves before he actually got the money, the wealth. Don't think it wasn't. Yeah, don't think it wasn't. I can imagine there probably were many opportunities. The slave master, they didn't know what had done happened. And he's sneaking the slaves little resources. Because he lived in the big house. Can you imagine the fear that he felt sometimes, knowing that if the master, my daddy, find out that I'm sneaking books and food, resources, if the master, my daddy, find out that I'm the one that's done helped them few slaves get away, what he would do to me, and I'm his own son. But see, these people didn't care. They didn't care one bit. Sure didn't, honey. Not for us. Make me wonder, do they even care now? I don't think so. They don't act like it. Yep, they don't act like it. We start with the sirens and stuff, because it was Granville T. Woods. He was like the Black Edison, y'all. He was like the Black Edison. Matter of fact, I think some of Thomas Edison's inventions was his and stuff. So many great inventors we got and stuff. Don't forget about Robert Smalls. They made him feel 2 feet tall. Made him feel so small. In the Confederate War and stuff, the Civil War. Because, see, the Confederacy made him pilot their ship. And he wanted to go fight, fight for freedom. But, he couldn't go. So him and the crew had to pilot the Confederate ship. And he didn't want to do that. But, he did it. Because he had a plan. The ancestors, see, they don't never let us be in a situation without their guidance and their intuition. We just got to pay attention to it. And he paid attention to it, and then it just became obvious to him. Take the motherfucking ship. Take the whole ship. And that's exactly what they did. They sat and waited. They bided their time. He talked to the other black crew and let them know. They must have been real tight. They must have decided together that we're going to take this ship, because they all left together. They all left together and got the freedom together. And they noticed that, hey, they motherfucking asses get drunk too much, but the next time they get drunk, we up out of this bitch. And so it must have been a holiday, probably Christmas or Thanksgiving, and white men, they came off the ships and stuff, and they drunk, and they done fell out and went to sleep, honey, and everybody snoring and stuff, and it just smelled terrible up in there too, you know. And anyway, you know, robbing them, they've been sleeping soundly for quite a while. You know, they just cueing each other. It's time. They already know. They already know. Oh, yeah, they got happy when they were like, oh, hell yeah, they drinking. They is motherfucking ass drinking. Yeah, so they got drunk and stuff, and I don't know. You know, they got everything up and got on the ship and stuff, and they eased on off. And it must have got cold. You know, when body heat ain't around and stuff, when people ain't around, it get cold. Shit, and they started waking up. And hey, Jerry, Billy, how you doing over there? And, you know, and they started talking to each other and stuff, but they were still kind of sleepy. And, you know, they were making sure everybody here, you know, but something seemed like it wasn't right. And then they asked the captain, he was way in the back and stuff, honey, his leg was up on the table, honey, he was out of there. Honey, in his dream, honey, that man, he wasn't calling hogs. Honey, he was raping black women, children, black men. He had black men, raping black men. He was dreaming so damn good, just having nightmares galore, one after the other. One after the other, honey. He didn't feel that it was cold or nothing. That was the captain. Then they got to add, somebody asked for one of the crewmen. They didn't say nothing. They probably like, Bobby, bring me a blanket in here. And they didn't say nothing. They were like, Bobby, I'm talking to you, boy. But they didn't say nothing and stuff. Then he woke up. He like, oh, hell no. Shit, I called the one that will come running. I didn't call the one that'll be like, yeah, master. He come, but he don't say nothing. Yeah, I didn't call them. I called the one that come running. That's what tipped him off. That's what tipped him off, honey. He jumped up and looked around and stuff, and he was like, Billy, wake up. And start calling each other and stuff. And then they asked for the captain. He finally got his ass up. Doing all that fucking boot. Yeah, he finally got his ass up. Then they were like, everybody's here, but where's the crew? Then the captain looked up and seen it. Hell, he was woke now. Shit, he ain't raping nobody and just doing devious things. And he noticed that the ship is going. The ship is halfway almost. Oh, boys, the ship, they're gone. Oh, honey, they got up, come out of there, stumbling all over the place, dropping their shoes and stuff, knocking over the rest of their liquor, honey. Just a fucking mess. Honey, they come running out of there, bolting through the door, knocked the whole screen door off, trying to get to the ship, but the ship is already on the way. Now, the black men, the crew that was on the ship and stuff, they in the front of the ship. They ain't worried about nothing back there. Oh, we gone. We gone. To hell with y'all. I don't know how you going to make it to us. Because by the time you make it to us, we going to be at the Union Army. We going to be at the Union Army, see, because the Union don't know they coming. The Union do not know they coming. But what happened was, white folks, they done got on some little bitty boats, some little bitty ships or something. You know, probably some horses that was out there. I don't know. But, honey, at one point, they were riding, they were alongside. The crew was on the water, on the ship and stuff, and white folks was on horses, little ferry boats, honey, and they were running, shooting, pow, 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 shooting. But see, they was on the water. Wasn't nothing they could do. But meanwhile, and the men, they wasn't even on the back of the ship. So any bullets that perhaps did make it to the ship, they wasn't in danger. They was on the front of the ship looking at where they going. So, honey, the Union, they was always on standby. They didn't relax. Not black men, they wasn't relaxing. And they noticed, oh, there come a Confederate ship. It looked like it's coming full speed ahead, and they told everybody, all right, Tommy, it's ready. We ready. Honey, they was already ready. They slapped everything up and on. Shit, it is on. Then they got to looking and stuff, because it was just, and it was coming by itself. It didn't have other ships. See, everybody must have been getting drunk. I don't know how they caught everybody off guard. Maybe the ship they was on was off at the end of the dock, so they was able to slip away before everybody even caught on to what was happening. You know, I don't know. It's a story we can look up because it's fascinating. We had to be creative. We had to be so creative to brave escape routes in our hair. You know that's a tree. You know that's a tree. You know that's a tree. You know that's a sun they done drew when they done braided all the way around like that. And when you get to the long part of the braid, they tuck it in. You know that's the sun. You know that long braid going all the way around your head is the river going all the way around this escape route where you at. We had to be so creative. So Robert and them is on the ship and stuff. And the Union Army done seen them coming. Then they like, oh, we ready. We finna tear their asses up. Then they know, oh, well, hold on. It's just one ship. And they going really fast. So they put the guns down and the captain looked through his little thing like that. He said, all boys, brother and them escaped. Honey, they put the guns down and stuff. Everybody was looking through their things and stuff. Then they seen the flag. They seen a white piece of paper or something that they done left on the ship. And they waved it. We surrender, this us. When they looked through their things, oh, it's all black men. The whole crew. All, honey, they rejoiced. They waited. They went out to meet the ship, brought the ship in and stuff. Because the men were very drained. It was draining, y'all, to get away from these people. To just get away. We can't even imagine. Honey, when they got the ship, the Gatling gun was on the ship. All the ammunition, rifles, all Colts. What they call them? 54 Colts, 45 Colts, whatever. 22s, every gun you can think of was on the ship. Then when they got below the deck, honey, they had all kind of statistics, strategies, plans of attacks and stuff. Honey, that was a great day. That was a great day, honey. Everybody survived. And Robert and his crew, they piloted that ship the rest of the war. Yes, they did. Yeah, so see what was used against him to make him go set up the assault, the murder of his own people. And he didn't want to do it. He didn't want to do it. I imagine he was in a mental state of torture for a minute there. Knowing that, yeah, I'm finna drive these motherfuckers. I'm finna sell these motherfuckers to annihilate my own people. White abolitionists too. White folks didn't care. White folks didn't care about white abolitionists. White folks didn't take this mentality. White folks did not take this mentality. No. For whatever reason, you ask their asses. Hell, I ain't got to ask them nothing. Sure don't. As far as I'm concerned, that's over and done with. Sure will. Yeah, I can see my life. I can see us without white America. I don't know if you can or not. Yeah. Limit it if you want to. See yourself at least going to work with them and stuff, you know. Just put some boundaries on it. Just put some boundaries on it. Because we had to be so creative, what I was saying. What was his name? William and Ellen Clark. Was that their name? It ain't even on this one right here. William and Ellen Clark. They took their own chances getting the freedom. Everybody wasn't able to get to the Underground Railroad so easily. Everybody wasn't able to get to the Underground Railroad without planning. Some of our ancestors had to wait for the holidays when they know white people getting drunk, the slave master getting drunk, the big house, they up there drinking, you know. And then they make their escape route to escape the freedom. Some of them didn't even go on the Underground Railroad. They just took out running through the wilderness. Because the need to escape, you know, is cosmic. It's cosmic. It wasn't just a desire, a fanciful desire. Oh, I want a new pair of shoes. No, it's the will, the want to be free. You know, the need to be free. Everything wants to be free. Everything in life wants to be free. You see a little ant or a little gnat or spider or whatever, it want to be free. It wants to be free. Set it outside. Set it outside. Just let it be free. That's all Black America wanted, just to be free. Like everything. Everything that breathes life want to be free. The trees, they're alive. Trees are alive. They living. I hug trees. And then can you imagine I was driving one day and one of the big trees I used to love to hug, go out there and sit and talk to it there. I bet you got a lot of memories you can tell me, and I know exactly how you feel. And honey, went up through there one day and the motherfuckers done cut the whole tree down. So did I went over there by that tree and we both cussed their motherfucking asses out. Because it's alive. It's alive. The cosmos didn't make no mistakes when it made everything living. So Black America, we got to look at it like anything that's destroying what lives, it's got to be anti-life. It's got to be anti-life. Who would try to destroy such a greatness inside of a people? A greatness that benefits the world. Everything our ancestors have invented, it benefited the whole world. Some of them even said it. Oh, this for all people. This for everybody. Yeah, they took everything anyway, but, that's just the people that we are, and we're going to have to escape again. We got to get away. We didn't do all that running and, and trying to get away from their ass sneaking. Henry Box Brown mailed himself to freedom. Can you imagine the fear? You don't know if they ass going to drop the whole box in the ocean and you nailed inside of the box. You don't know if they're going to open the box up and you're going to literally be further down south. Because, they would, when they had a black man or a black woman that kept trying to get away, that just wouldn't follow their laws and rules and stuff, they threatened to send them further down south. But he did. He may have had one or two people that probably nailed that box shut with a shoe. They were carpenters, blacksmiths. They were very, very skillful black men. Well, he probably had a real hammer. But they nailed that box shut, and he got down like there and there. He had him a little flask probably, and probably a couple of biscuits, I think I read. Wasn't too much, so he got to go to the bathroom or nothing like that. You don't want them to see piss running out of the box, But just a sip here, a sip there. It took him like 36 hours to get there. It wasn't very, very long. But I imagine he was so, cramped up. His body probably was just like, oh, gosh, I can't even imagine. But he was cramped up, y'all, in the box. And when he made it there where he was going and stuff, because it had a sticker this side up. And when he got there and they opened the box, he popped up like Jack in the Box. It was Henry Box Brown. They called him Box. Yep, that's what they called him. We got so many fabulous ancestors of ours. And, there was, who else was? Ida B. Wells. Ida B. Wells was the first one to document lynching of black people. She sure was. Remember that story we read about? She was in Memphis. And she went on a trip. When she came back, 3 of her friends was lynched. And she was out there in the courtyard going off on white folks. And white folks were mad about it. They were like, ooh, who in the hell is she? Oh, she want to be like Mary Turner? Oh, she want to come out talking about justice? Because, Mary Turner, the 8-month-old pregnant lady, black lady, she went out in the courtyard upset because they had murdered her husband. And she was 8 months pregnant, honey, and them white men caught her voice, honey. Oh, hell no, not this black heifer here. She 8 months pregnant, walking around. How dare you kill my husband? I'm going to make sure all y'all motherfucking asses suffer. I want to know who. Each and every one of you, what you did to my husband. And them white men started chasing that pregnant woman. And that pregnant woman, 8 months pregnant, ran for 2 or 3 days. We ran by ourselves. Black folks couldn't hide her out. She ran by herself. I think it was a Sunday. Because they'll go to church if it still was a hunt. They go to church. Yeah, we'll call off the hunt so we can go to church. And then after church, it's on again. And when they caught Mary and beat her so bad it hung up from her ankles. Hung her upside down from her ankles, a pregnant lady. Her mind was upside down, looking at the feet of the men that was wanting to just kick her in her face, punching on her, hitting her with stuff. They didn't matter about her belly, the baby upside down. Baby ain't never been like that. Long as it's been in his mama womb, in his mama's stomach. Then them son of a bitches cut that baby out of her and stomped on that baby. When Dr. Joy DeGraw was talking about if that white little girl had seen a white puppy being stomped on, she would have fainted for life because she was standing there grinning up at the black man that was being lynched. See, that's what she was talking about. And she was like, look at that look on that little white girl face. She looking like she's looking up at the most beautiful gift ever. But her ass was looking up at a black man being lynched, y'all, with a look of glee on her face. And Dr. Joy said, if y'all know, if there was a puppy, wouldn't have been nothing you can do with that look. I can see it now. Karen ain't ate in days. She ain't sleep. She won't sleep. She won't eat. She ain't talk. All she said, pup, pup, pup. That's what that made me think about. Mary Turner. When the motherfuckers cut that baby out of her. And the baby, it said the baby wailed like one time. Because it hit the ground. The umbilical cord, did it yank off? And the baby was able to cry out? How? What? How? The self-hate. See? It didn't just manifest out of nowhere. We didn't just start hating each other. The trauma we've been through is why we hate each other. Let's not act like we don't know where the trauma come from. Because as long as the trauma remains here, we will be hurt. We will always hurt each other. We won't come together unless it's a death. Some of us come together for the reunion just so here we don't, accidentally end up with each other or whatever. So we can, at least some of us, we do want to talk about Big Mama. Some of us, we do want to talk about Charles Drew. Charles Drew was the black man that made it so that you can store plasma. You can store plasma. In our neighborhoods and stuff, I know I be passing places talking about sell your plasma, make $210 a month, honey. Yes, they're going to give you like $210 the first time. Then they're going to give you like $75 the next time, then $30 the next time. As long as you keep your system up or whatever, honey, you can sell your plasma. But Charles Drew, he made it where plasma could be stored during the war because, people were hurt. People needed transfusions and stuff. Them motherfuckers wouldn't even use it for black soldiers. Sure wouldn't. They sure would not. Oh, yeah, we love this invention. It's going to save a lot of lives. White lives. I don't know if he left and took his invention with him and, used it other ways and stuff. I don't know how that all came about. It's a lesson in itself. But what happened to him was he went to a conference. And I think it was him and some other black scholars. And on the way back, it was an accident. And he was hurt really bad. He needed a transfusion. Them motherfuckers, again, wouldn't even use his invention. His own invention to save his life. I think the last story that we read together said that he was taken to the hospital and they wouldn't treat him. He had to leave. Try to find another hospital. Because, see, they had went to a conference. So where they was at, where the accident happened at, they turned him away. And he probably said, hey, I'm the one here that invented what I need you to do. The other scholars probably like, well, hell, he the one that invented what we need you to do. We know you got it, because all of you got it. But you're just using it for white folks, see. It ain't good for black folks. As it seems like everything is. Everything that we build up is always good. Build it up for us, but your ass can't use it. Yeah, Black America, you can build for y'all a little bit, but you better not build a whole lot. Everything we use. That's why I love, I don't have a problem stopping for the sirens. Grandma T. Woods, he was the Black Edison. That man invented 50 devices, like the incubator, when you're hatching your eggs and stuff. Because if you're living in the city limits and stuff, you need to be having you some eggs. Go get you some chickens. Make you a little chicken hatch. And get you a couple of chickens, maybe 2 or 3, just so you can have you some eggs. That's it. Hell, cook a chicken if you eat meat and you want a meat sometime. Yeah, just do it. And cause Charles Drew, he the one invented that device so your eggs can hatch. He invented the battery, the motor for them streetcars they had that white folks used to just push the whole streetcar off. White folks used to just go up to the streetcar in mass, throngs of white folks, reaching in there, just yanking out black folks, beating them, killing them, kicking them. Them streetcars, yeah. He made a new motor for them and stuff. Oh, they were yanking them cars from the wires and stuff, honey. You like, damn, is these people or animals? They was ruthless, just savage to Black America. And as bad as we are on each other, we so hard on each other. Don't play like we ain't. We so hard on each other, y'all. It's like we almost trying to be harder than they was. Trying to be harder than they was. We don't know what to call it. We don't know what it is. Hell, I just woke up. I just got here. I don't know how y'all think. We need to start asking each other, hey, good day, how you thinking? Good day and gratitude, y'all. How you thinking today? So we got to change this whole thing around the way we greet each other. The way we greet each other. Good morning. Good morning. We all know morning is daytime. We all know morning is daytime. We don't know that it's significant for us. We don't know that word is significant for us. Shoot. We don't know the word bless you. The two words bless you. We don't know them words is significant for our asses. We do not know. See, they had time. They had time, even with them masks on black women's mouth, the metal masks for 100 years on black people. They had time to use this language as a curse. It was the perfect tool. It was already there. You know, just break their language from them. See, the mask, it keep you from speaking your language. It keep you from singing your songs, telling your history, your story. That's what it did to us. Can't nobody tell me our self-hate come from somewhere else. It don't. Where else would our self-hate for each other come from? Tell me. Oh, you got away from God. You got to start thinking. We got to start thinking because there won't be no getting away this time if we ain't together. What we going to run through? All the trees gone. Almost all the trees gone. You know, the land that our ancestors used to get away, the landscape is totally different. I mean, wherever you think you can hide out at, it's going to be robotic cars, dogs, flying cars, hell, robots just walking endlessly. I mean, humanoid robots walking every motherfucking where. They ain't even got tired. Hell, you see that same motherfucking robot everywhere you go because black people done devised a device where here we done shot it with some type of something upside his head so we can identify when we see it. And the motherfucker still walking with that same spot right there. It might be just a red dot or something so we can identify him. It's still walking. Just walking, still walking everywhere. Everywhere you done walk 20 miles, done ran 20 damn miles looking for some wood, some trees and stuff. And done took a slight nap. And I be damned, you woke up. See, I be damned. It's the language. We're not damned. We are not damned. Our babies are not sinners. We weren't born no sinners. See, we got to start thinking. Yeah, you wake up and shit, I look over there and stuff, and I know that ain't what I think it is. Oh, yes, it is. Because you see that red splotch right there where you shot it at that robot, you know. Thought it was going to hurt it and stuff, but see, we had to do things because ain't no way we can stop these robots. We can't reason with them. We can't break out of them. So here, let's just identify them. But see, y'all, that's the marvelous thing. It's the babies, our children. We need them to open their minds up. We need to inspire them. The things that our ancestors created then for us to survive, who else gonna create for the new world, for us to survive. Our babies. See, our babies. And it's going to be so easy to them. Oh, yeah, mama. All you got to do is you don't shoot the red dot spot at the the head. You shoot it at the eyes, mama. It still got to see where it's going. See, little things like that. We got to open up our baby's mind because we're not going to make it if we don't. I don't know what else to say to Black America. I don't mean to be like this with us. I know we hurt. I know we need hope. But instead of, calling on a cat, how about we call on a dog for a change? Just try it. Let's just try it. Instead of calling on a cat, how about we call on a dog for a change? How about we forgive ourselves? See? The sirens. Yeah, Granville T. Woods. I don't know if he invented the siren, but he invented the traffic light. Yep. He invented the traffic light. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we give respect, our ancestors. And because of him, let's stop running the damn yellow light. Quit trying to run the red light. Quit trying to run the red light. The light finna change yellow because hell, it changed from green 2 seconds ago. So it's finna get ready to change. Just start doing right. We gotta be mindful. That's it. We just gotta be mindful. I know. It's a challenge. It's difficult. I think by forgetting about us, I think we made it easy to just do the fuck, how white America want us to do. But anyway, Ida B. Wells, what I was saying about Ida B. Wells, she's the one that she had the first book to document lynching of Black Americans. It was called The Red Record. Yep, The Red Record. Ida B. Wells. Yeah. So anyway, what happened with Ida, she was down in the town square. And she was going off when she came back from her trip and found out that her 3 friends, Black men, was lynched. They done lynched her brothers, all 3 of them, for nothing. Ooh, she was mad, honey. She was hot. It wasn't nothing nobody could tell her. Wasn't nothing nobody could tell Ida B. Wells. What is it? Ida Wells Barnett was her name. Sure wasn't, honey. Black folks were scared, crying and stuff, and telling Ida, please, come on, Ida, let's go. They hear you, Ida. They hear you. They gonna come. Let's go, Ida. We can't do this. We can't do this. Don't do this, Ida. But could nobody tell Ida nothing. She wondered, hell, how the fuck y'all asses? Your ass ain't out here asking what's done happened to our brothers. I ain't been gone but 2 days. And I come back and they done lynch my 3 brothers. 3 Black men, y'all. Yep. Sure was, honey. Ida was out there. White men, they finally caught wind of it. Family wasn't lying. Oh, yeah, honey. They come running down the stairs. Instead, they came out the woodwork, wherever they were. They spread like wildfire. She must have been doing it for a couple of days or something. I don't know how they all found out. I was thinking maybe the newspaper put it in there. Yeah, some Black lady thinks she Mary Turner. Let's go get her. I don't know. It must have been like a telepathic thing or something because all of them started coming out of nowhere. And Ida knew at that point. See, when she went down there, she had her stuff with her because it's time to go. She knew once she let them know what they did to her brother will not be forgiven. Ain't nobody getting no mercy. She finna leave. She was in Memphis, Tennessee. We just read it last night. Went off on their motherfucking asses, told them everything. Then she left. Went to Chicago. By then, all the white folks, white men, white women, with their babies on their hips and stuff, because they want to make her, now get the baby. So they all going down there to the courtyard looking for Ida. Everybody looking for Ida B. Wells and stuff. Where is she? We're going to teach her a lesson. Oh, yeah, we got to put her back in her place. How dare She thinks she's gonna come here and talk about the lynching of these black men. They didn't even call them men. They didn't see y'all as no men shit. But Ida was gone, honey. Ida had made it to Chicago, Illinois, where she wrote. She started writing about it. Everything. Wasn't nothing off limits. And it's got to be that way now. Why are we gonna sugarcoat what's happened? Who is that gonna help when we sugarcoat the truth? We've been sugarcoating it this whole time. We've been sugarcoating it this whole time. Is that why we can't have the good? Because we don't want to know the bad, the savage. This is past bad. The good, the bad, and the ugly. This is past that, honey. This is way, way past bad and ugly. We can't have one without the other. We just can't, Black America. It's not going to happen like that. But I want to thank you all for your patience and your presence. No, we didn't really get to read today, did we? But you know how it is. I really will find out what we're going to read. We got something, you know. I probably should have read this right here, Sarah Rector, because it is a marvelous story, y'all. It is very marvelous, y'all, how these motherfuckers really do us. And then the cosmos just be like, you know, just prospering certain ones, you know. But you got to put yourself in position for the ancestors, the cosmos, you know. But let's just try to forgive us as a people. Let's forgive each other. We fought as hard as we could for our people. You know, at sometimes it was just too hard. You know, it was too hard. It made us hate ourselves, you know, and we don't want to be hateful at other people and disrespectful to them and stuff. But we know we can be cordial. We can be cordial. I don't like, you know, the mean, aggressive dogs, how people make them and stuff, but I wouldn't go up and kick the dog in the face. You know, hell, you just can't be around me. Shit, I don't care who your owner is. You and your owner ain't coming over my house. You know, that's how you do that and stuff. We just got to get away. We got to get to a safer place for us, for our children. I can't wait till we start talking about this language, honey, because it is power in the tongue. It is power in the tongue, because this cursive language, this whole language curse. I don't know about y'all, but I feel like, you know, if I'm not mindful, every 3 or 4 words I speak, one of them is a curse. Yep, a curse upon us. We wake up, soon we wake up in the morning. Good morning. Don't we know through all of this right here? During slavery, this was after slavery. This was after slavery right here. But during slavery, when the master done did all of that raping and killing and selling babies off and stuff, and the black woman, she's still crying and, you know, heartbroken. Now, we don't know how long it take to get over your baby being sold away from you. And his ass will come out, it's good morning, and make black people say good morning, that it's a good morning. It's a good morning today. Why you still crying? Shut that shit up. The baby is gone, all of them. You know, or your husband, yeah, he was whipped last night. He died last night. So what? It's a good morning. You know, everything against our people. You know, it wasn't to build us up or to let us be the best that we was. Nobody ever wanted us to be the best that we can be, even now. Our self-hate is so, what's the word, palatable or whatever you call it and stuff. Our self-hate is so definite. And for me, for us to be so terrified of it, so terrified of knowing where it come from. I thought that's what everybody was doing. Wanted to find out where did our self-hate come from. Why we out there killing each other, riding each other, just so bad on each other? Ooh, black people riding down on each other. Because, you know, white folks started, and then I got to go because, I'm going to be late again. White folks the ones started drive-bys. White folks the ones started drive-bys. It was in the last book, Racial Violence in Kentucky, 1865 to 1940. Go get the book so you can read it to us now. We can get some different perspectives on it, see. But yeah, white folks the ones invented drive-bys called trigger cars, where they were going through black people neighborhoods just shooting into people's houses and stuff. And then black people, you know, started doing it to white folks, started drive-bys through their community. But what happened was at one point, it said it in the book, I seen it when I read it. I read it to y'all. At one point, white folks and black folks were riding through each other's communities, shooting each other, just shooting blindly. And then I don't know what happened, because along the way, black folks stopped riding through white folks' community and just started riding through our own community, shooting at each other. So white folks stopped riding through our community, shooting at us like that. They were like, yeah, well, we ain't got to do that part no more. But we still can set up businesses. Bring in, let the immigrants move in and stuff. We still can make their schools where they ain't teaching them shit. You know, we can do other things like this. So let's just let them be the trigger cards. It's almost like they set us up to do it and then they stop doing it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, all of these agendas right here is just to lessen the numbers of Black America. However they can do it. We got to start thinking. We got to stop being hesitant, afraid. Oh, no, Face. No, don't cost us all the progress we done made. Honey, I didn't know either that history can repeat itself. I don't know why here, because I fell in the same hole here multiple times. Some of us have. Hell, I thought it was just me. I thought it was just Black America fault. Shit, your damn ass just pay attention, shit. But no, honey, that hole was right there. Every time you move, that hole moved. You move, that hole moving with you. Yeah, I don't know. We better start jumping or something. Hell, the hole probably levitate if we do try to jump over it. I don't know. It's by design. Shit. I'm just saying, think, people, think. But I love y'all. And, good day and gratitude. Good day and gratitude. I love you all. And I will see y'all hopefully tonight. Depending on my ancestors, But yeah, we're going to take it slow. We ain't going to rush us with this, because we here to heal Black America. We here, our main concern, our first and final concern is Black America. We here to heal Black America. Our sanity matters. Everybody else motherfucking ass can be crazy. But Black America, we not finna be crazy. We ain't finna be no fool and a dummy. We ain't finna be a fool and a dummy, see. No, not for nobody. Not no more. That shit is over. That's a wrap. So yeah, get your easy books for the babies. Start teaching the babies. Don't be reading that old fake ass shit. In this book, the Alphabet Kids introduce 49 Black men and women who are heroes of their time. If that's the case here, let the babies read. If you're going to read like that, let the babies read. We got to put some heart in this. We got to put some heart in this. We got to put our heart, our sincerity, our loyalty. Whose side are you on, Black America? See, we can't keep half-stepping on us. We cannot do it. Not to our babies. Not no more. We got to show our babies, show us that, yeah, we fought for us and we still fighting for us. We will fight for us. That's what we need. That's what we want. We got all these hotheads and weaklings out here. Babies just assy. Just assy. Oh, yeah, they said he got ADHD. Yeah, that's all right here. Take your, what is it? Astrazine. Take your Astrazine. Now, Astrazine is the drug, the pill, or whatever, and it turn people, make you think you the other sex. I think that's what they use with them frogs and stuff, y'all. And the male frogs actually turn female, and the female frogs actually turn male. Something like that and stuff. But it's so much, y'all. I'm like, we should have been on this. We need our own schools. We need our own schools, honey. Mary McLeod Bethune. Go get your book, baby. Yeah, I love y'all, and I'll see y'all tonight. Yes, I will see y'all tonight. Love each other. Just love each other. And go read.